restart the game. Frosty, welcome. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outburst of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning in the presence of something great, yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes Vanderberg. Just accept it. They do a really good job with this part. I remember the first time I played this game, I was stuck in this first room for a good 15 minutes. So not fucking good.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Me too. Can't remember your name. What's your name? Charles.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Monolith National Park. That's pretty good.
Now get out!
At last, Mr. Charles Reed.
Taster himself, the
What
king
a
in
pleasure
yellow.
to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vanderberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
Maybe because you're the king in fucking yellow, Astrid himself, the unspeakable one, enemy of Cthulhu. About my problem.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at work. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
I agree.
I'll need a place to
It's
lay
almost
my
like
head while I'm
you're
here.
godly enough to know
Any
this is a game.
recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Devil's Reef.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other.
Here, I marked it on your map.
Oh, that's it for now, I think.
No,
Oh,
don't worry.
Isn't the Devil's Reef here? Town on the rise. Ape's Bride. Huh. That's interesting. Especially since what we'll see in like 5 minutes. There he is, Mr. Monkey Man himself.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat.
Bullshit.
Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe it?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
God, it pisses me off how they say fucking Innsmouthers. An Innsmouth. It's not fucking Innsmouth. That is not how you say it.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Certain royal family.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground.
Hell yeah, they did.
Those filthy migrants occupy half this
Killed
damn
their god
city.
and their goddess
Port,
too. Fuck them.
Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the Shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
Sorry.
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private...
That's
Find...
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Yeah, what is that? I cannot remember.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Because I don't remember any fucking dog here.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Fuck. I would not want to live here. You got coral coming out of your fucking walls and water dripping through the ceiling. This place is just mold waiting to happen. Or mold waiting to kill somebody, more like, 'cause the mold's already fucking here. Ooh. Oh, fuck.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay. My head began to burst, and he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
Who is this Kay you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Show some respect.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul... I'll leave it to...
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. it be me?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Afraid of what I might dream.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella.
Oh god, I'm going
He was
insane.
beaten to a pulp.
Stop looking at it. Oh god. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, you're insane. Chill the fuck out. I'm not even looking at anything. What's wrong with you?
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
I was so fucking stupid on my first playthrough. This is obvious. I have played and fucking read the book, and I still didn't even notice this symbol. Silly me.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Prohibition.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebheil, Nugulina, Haftin.
Lahaftin.
Take this, ape face.
That is obviously not a human head.
What's happening?
I got no clue.
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Take this. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
See if I can just go there, because another way now. Wait a minute. How the fuck does that even work? It's like... Put you out of your misery. It's a fucking cat. With bones or something coming out of its hands. Tentacles out of its mouth. Oh, whoops. That's what I thought. I don't think I've ever been in the water before. Fucking tentacles. Rip. Oh, hello, Miriam. Did it. I'm playing some spooky stuff. Lots of what Farrell talks about. I'm not sure. No one else has talked yet. There's been like one view on here for a while, but I don't know who they are. Oh, shit. How was your day today, Miriam? Do anything else after the stream? You said you had to go. We're playing Death Stranding and stuff. This is some Lovecraft stuff. Lovecraft was an author, and he created an entire genre. Very, very terrifying things and tentacles. It's just basically his fear of the ocean in written form. Everything that come out of his brain, all the psychotic demon gods he had thought up and everything. Partly from his fear of the ocean, and he kind of turned it into fear of the unknown entirely. So, like, there's space entities. Some of them are under the ocean. One of them is influencing this town right now. That's why it's flooding. There's dead fish and octopus everywhere. It's raining. This whole city is like cursed right now because some great entity is calling a bunch of people through dreams to this area. It was good. I had a really quick day at work. We were getting a bunch of cleaning done and stuff so we could get ready to open.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around. You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Are you old Billy? Wait a minute. Hey, wait. Wait a minute. I know you. I fucking know you. You're stalking me this early in the game. No, not to find and kill it. The thing about Lovecraft in his stories is, you don't go out and try and fight the bad guy. There's no way to fight the bad guy in Lovecraft stories because the bad guy is God, basically. Like, there's no God in his world. It's more like gigantic space entities that created our race as slaves and then kind of just forgot about us or went asleep for like billions of years. Really, we're just a private investigator and we're trying to find out why we're having creepy visions, and this area seems to be like the main area of influence of visions and dreams of like creepy ass nightmares. So we've come to investigate that. And we're also, we're a private investigator. See, this is the letter we got. We were wondering about it. We talked to this man. He's a pretty important guy in this city. He helped us out with a bunch of info. Dear Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outburst of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I'll be meeting you here. Yep, so we met him, he gave us a little bit of info, told us to go talk to this guy that could give us more info. And we did. And now we're helping that guy. We have to ask for info because his son is missing. Assumed dead. Also, the guy we're going to is a weird monkey man. You missed it. We already talked to him and asked him about it, but I'll go back.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
See, he's an ape man. A proud bloodline, he says. Powerful. Can't climb up this. Not there. Well,
the door won't budge.
Really? Well, I guess I gotta follow the quest markers instead of just going right to it because I know the area. Mind pals. Lewis shot without warning. No, that doesn't work. That does work. Lewis shot without warning and sudden violent outbreaks. That counts. Now it says there's 3 people here. Farrell is missing out. I know. You'd probably be freaking out. Albert attacked the fisherman. And said, oh, what? How? Albert Throckmorton was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Finn and his fellow fishermen. Maybe a little bit. He came back from the ocean on a crashed ship, this guy's son, and he was insane. And then apparently he killed someone and ran away.
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer.
One of the people living in this house went insane too. He's upstairs.
My head. I still hear those voices. My head. I still hear those voices.
Okay, we gotta mess around with this still, I guess.
was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Wait, what? God damn it. Where's the activate thing? Oh, it's there for like half a second.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Fuck, I can't remember how to activate this thing. No. Mine die. Yeah. How do I do it? What the fuck? There should be like some kind of ghost I have to follow. Like a memory kind of. But I have no fucking clue. It does not tell you. What the hell? Why is it not working?
There was a fierce fight here, but
Yes.
someone tried to flee.
Yeah, somebody tried to flee, so show me them fleeing, please. I would appreciate it.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
I'm trying, officer. I really am.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
I really wish Farrell was here to tell me how the hell to do this again. When's the last time we played this? Right when it came out. Can't remember when that was. Good while ago. Sinking City. June 25th, 2019. I feel like something's supposed to be showing up. I don't think it's that I'm not remembering correctly. I think it's just something's not showing up like it should. Like, nothing's fucking working.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Yeah, I knew they tried to flee. Like, I know where to go, but it says the door's locked for whatever reason. So I can't just go there. I have to make this thing fucking activate. I think it should be L3, R3. I'm pretty sure, holding it down. But oh, I did something. I made it work. I spammed the fuck out of my controller and now I can see something. Alright, let's go. Let's go. This way. Right? Come on. Right? Yes. Yes, I know where you want to go. You want to go right there. Up these boxes. Wait, what? You're supposed to be by these boxes. What the fuck? Oh.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Okay, I'm going insane a little bit. I'm going up a little bit insane while I'm doing this. Do I have drugs I can ease my... I don't think that was the right truck. There we go. Alright, let's find him. We gotta find that guy's son. Let's do it, Miriam. I wonder if he is upstairs. Nope. I hear something. If this guy's trying to throw me a surprise party, he needs to know it's not my birthday, and I've never met him before. I feel like I hear, like, bugs. Crickets or something.
The door won't budge.
Oh, there he is. Hey,
One
buddy.
fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Oh, fuck. Hello. You don't look correct. It's got a Venus flytrap mouth. Look at that.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Yikes. Oh, there's another one. Just hanging out dead. More documents, bestiary. No. Alright. They get freakier. Oh, I went the wrong way. Those are just the low-level things that you can kill in 2 hits. They get a lot more terrifying and strong. Okay, it says we have 4 people in here, but only Miriam's talking. Who else is here creeping? Oh yeah, let's tell that guy his son hung himself. Or no, actually he didn't hang himself because there's fucking hooks through his shoulders. Yeah, somebody mutilated him horribly, and then I found some freaky-ass monsters. What's up with that? I've seen some strange creatures around.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something,
What? I don't have all day.
some unusual creatures, and they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed.
A wild
I'm
beast?
somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when
You learned it
possible.
firsthand. I didn't shoot
And
it with
when
a
you
gun.
can't, keep your
Stop
weapons
lying
handy.
to Mr. Throgmorton, Charles.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh hey. I could do live attacking.
Found your son in the basement.
You missed a bunch of really
Warehouse.
creepy chanting.
I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
It
The
cannot
lurk is
be
you,
true.
Feral.
No. I don't believe it.
I know, you can shovel them. That's what I
No.
did. I shoveled them, even though Charles is pretending that I shot it to Mr. Throgmorton. He's like, oh, fortunately they're not immune to gunfire. And he's like, oh, I learned that firsthand. Oh, fucking shit you did. I hit him with a shovel twice.
My condolences, Mr. Thornmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to...
What kind of private eye are you?
A thorough one. When I find him, I'll tell you.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then.
Farrell, that was really stupid on my first playthrough. I let Lewis go, and then of course I find out that he was not. He was just a big fucking liar at the end when you get into that the Yellow King gang house, and they're behind everything, and they like helped Lewis and all that shit. Why would I even help him? I go in this house of his, and in the first fucking room I find a Eye of Dagon cultist knife. I should have known from that. I should have known from him being from fucking Innsmouth, is what I should have known. Like, I read the book and everything, and still I was like, oh, I feel bad for this guy. He didn't mean it. Well, like, soon enough he's about to go to the water and just become a fucking demon, so better off just killing him now. Well, what the fuck was that? Oh. There we go. Hey, how do I do this, Farrell? I don't remember how to get into this. I've just been spamming my controller until something happens. Especially if they help Gills. Yeah, exactly. The one thing that pisses me off in this game, Farrell, is the way they say Innsmouth. They say Innsmouth. Innsmouthers. Innsmouth. That annoys me more than anything in this game, is how they say Innsmouth. 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 Okay, that's done. Do I know where that guy is yet, or do I have to... Yeah. I already did this. Why are you showing me this again? No, I know where the bar is. It's just, I don't know if I have to do things still. I didn't remember if I knew Lewis is here yet.
Stay alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere. Stay alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Oh, shit. Look at that.
Come
I
closer,
never
troubled
noticed this lady
soul.
before.
Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes.
Honestly, in
It's
Lovecraft,
so
I would believe every
clear.
single one of these.
Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Well, tell me more than that. That's like nothing. Oh, traveler, I see that you'll eat a meal tomorrow. Wow.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see.
Of
Alright,
course
how
you
much?
do.
$1?
100.
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous in the coming days.
It's not even scary yet, Miriam. Wait till you have to go in a diving suit and go underneath the ocean. That's when it actually gets terrifying.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage.
What?
And tall pillars, circled by the dead. A race from one to the next, as time itself laughs.
I kind of want to listen to that again.
I think I'd like my bullet back.
It is what it is. The truth will out soon.
Why do I...
Embrace your fate.
Tempting fate. Yeah, I never got this before. Fortune teller's prophecy. A sea will be generous in the coming days. What do you mean floods? I guess that's what a sea will be generous means, floods. Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking. I see old and new, a hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. What? Inside a metal cage, I'm assuming it's like Katiganar's like crypt or something. And tall pillars circled by the dead. I mean, there's pillars everywhere, so. A race. Laughing. No, time laughs. I don't know. The races, the deep ones, I guess? I have no fucking idea. We do need more open world horror games. That's why I like The Sinking City. Come on, Bar Boy.
To Under the Keel. What do you want?
I've seen some unsettling creatures around.
Unsettling.
Like encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
Who is Kay? I never figured that out. I guess Kay is like Katiganar, maybe?
And if you want to erase the memory,
Kay is something. I can't remember. Or was Kay like some kind of like tree god or some shit? Can't remember. There's so many like weird churches in this game and shit.
Unless you're a newcomer.
Also, I think this bartender might be a deep one. He's got the eyes, like he's slowly turning into one, but like he's also looks like he's 70, so that's a little late for a deep one, I think.
Bye.
Alrighty. Innsmouth. Didn't mean to put that. Alrighty.
You want a drink?
No.
Ugh, I'll miss the Carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure. Ugh, I'll miss the Carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port.
Grimhaven Bay.
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
Oh. Well, this was 100% not working last time. You know what? I probably just need to tell him that it was Flynn that killed his son. That'll probably do it.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
What?
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
Well, shit.
There's something in the pocket.
Oh, there we go. Lewis. Please just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly. There we go. Okay, we're done. No, I missed something in here.
You wouldn't have...
Do you expect me to know?
Fine.
Look out. Stop.
Bye.
You want a drink?
The door won't budge. The door won't budge.
Didn't I tell you to stop snooping around?
You did. But
Are they making him thicker out of town these days? I told you, I ain't saying squat.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is,
Rock.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Bye.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so...
Brock. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
I got nothing to hide. What the fuck do you look like that, you ugly creature? How harsh. Be nice to the guy. You hungry, Clem? Some pellets? There you go.